This particular scene from the movie Weapons shouldn't be this terrifying. It's just a guy walking through a house. No forced jump scares, no random music playing, and yet your stomach drops when the scene happens.
Sorry!
I've been making films for 7 years now, 4 live-action short films, also won the Best Short Film Award, and 8 animated ones on my older channel which together crossed over 3 million views. And once I broke this scene down, I realized something. Nothing is random. The pacing, the editing, the choice of music, the acting, the scene is deliberately crafted in such a way to scare the shit out of you. So in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how this scene is crafted to manipulate fear, and how you can use the same techniques to make your own film even if you have no budget, no crew, and just one location. The whole length of the scene is 6 minutes long, and the scene is divided into 4 progressive segments. Phase 1. The entry. This scene involves a drug addict, James, breaking into someone else's house. That's basically it. Let me just play the scene and then we can break down what exactly happened. As you can see, nothing really happened, but it's setting the foundation for the fear to happen. When James is outside the house, when he's freely moving, the camera pans very smoothly. It shows him walking, it shows him thinking, and once James tries to get into the house, the camera is locked in a static position, and a relatively long shot is played as James struggles to enter into the house through the window. The static shot, after multiple smooth camera movements, immediately makes James the main focus of the scene, and that makes him isolated. That makes us feel like the whole house is watching him, struggling. He looks powerless, he looks tiny, because the static shot highlights vulnerability and isolation, and him struggling that hard removes confidence from him, from the way we perceive him. And phase 2, false comfort and the first shock.
Willow. Fuck! I'm sorry.
And now the camera moves freely. It was static in the beginning shots, which made us feel uncomfortable. But now, as he explores the house, the camera moves freely. Now it creates a normal rhythm. Now we feel comfortable as James does his usual thing, stealing random shit in the house. His confidence raises back up and the fear is reduced. But as he looks over the TV shelf what to steal, the reflection of the couple, followed by a high-pitched sound effect, instantly shocks you. Because if you noticed, we see a reflection first and then we see James' reaction. The audience should know the threat before the character, for them to feel scared along with the character. If it's showed at the same time, the audience might not respond properly, they might not even catch it properly. So showing them first builds a foundation for the launch, and then when the character fears, boom, the rocket launches. We fear for the character. Now phase 3, the basement.
Hello? You good?
that was really horrifying. But what made it hit that way? Once we understood that the couple is motionless, they're not reacting to James, we might feel some subconscious threat because it feels unnatural for them to just sit there on the couch. As James gets back his confidence up because no one is reacting, we feel confident as well, we feel comfortable. And now he continues stealing again. He even steals random spoons in the house and he's off to exploring again. And we feel comfortable again now after feeling uncomfortable. This cycle of comfortable, uncomfortable makes us sit on our edge of the seat because the body is preparing for a fight or flight situation. But as James confidently stealing stuff, it makes us feel okay, the things are in control. James is fine, so I'm fine. And we go into this false sense of comfort only to be broken by an even bigger threat. As James walks down to the basement, the camera slowly pans down to the basement and we see multiple kids standing in the dark facing away from James. That itself is unnatural. That sets up the foundation for the launch. And the launch is when the heads turn in a synchronized manner, followed by a high-pitched sharp noise. The visual itself is scary, and James losing his confidence makes us even more afraid because now we know there's no comfort here, there's only threat, and your brain doesn't give itself another chance for it to feel comfortable. Phase 4, final escalation.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck Jesus!
And then James panics out of the room, he closes the door, and the spoons that he stole fall off, and he picks them up in panic. And in the background, we see the couple slowly getting back up, which breaks our trust that they will remain motionless. The audience knows it first, which sets up the foundation, and the launch is when the character reacts for it. He runs over to the main door, leaving his spoons aside. At this point, survival is the only option. He doesn't care about profit anymore. He doesn't care about the gain. And seeing him that way, after seeing him confident stealing items, randomly dispatching into another house, drastically change the perception, and we mirror his emotions and we feel the panic as well. And another really cool shot that the movie does in this scene is mounting the camera onto the door. It's a static shot, and as you see James struggling to open the door, the camera shot mirrors exactly what we feel. We feel trapped. We want to get out, but we couldn't, and finally James breaks the door and escapes. And that scene is done. It was a well-crafted scene. There are other scenes in this film which were incredibly done well. I really like the camera mounted to the door static shot, and I wanted to make a video on it teaching you how to actually do the same thing. Now what you can take away from here. Number 1, use camera movement to change emotion. If you have a freely moving camera, it means safety, it means control. If your camera is static, then it means vulnerability, isolation, a feeling of trappedness. Number 2, repeat the pattern. Comfort, threat. Comfort, threat. Build comfort in your character, in your audience, and then break it again. And then build even bigger comfort and then break it again. Because fear increases through repetition, not when you actually put everything into one single event and expect the audience feel afraid. Everything should be incremented slowly, and once the peak hits, then you can patch them with your ultimate scare tactic. Whether it be a jump scare, whether it be a random person chasing you, anything. And the third thing that you can take away is let the audience notice the danger first, then make your character react to it. This creates anticipation and dread, and it gives the audience enough time to know when to feel shocked, and that is when the character reacts. Number 4, use silence to amplify sound. Now, how do you know this sound is loud? Because at this point, the only sound you're listening to is just me talking, and when the scene played as well. Because most of the time, it's pretty normal, it's pretty silent, and when you suddenly barge in with that loud noise in the right moments, that makes it even better and scarier experience. And number 5, make your threat behave wrong and not just violent. Because in the scene, couple sitting on the couch made us feel uncomfortable because it's just wrong. Like, who would sit in that way? And then watching those kids in the basement standing apart in an even distribution in the dark and then suddenly moving their heads and looking at you, that's unnatural. That challenges the brain's perception of what it thinks is true, what it thinks is natural, what it thinks is normal. Do something odd than what it thinks and boom, now you made a weird scene. Now you made people uncomfortable. And that's it. If you follow these 5 takeaways, you'll be able to make scenes just like these, and you'll feel fun and easy crafting such scenes in your short film. And if you want help turning your ideas into an actual short film, join our filmmaking community. It'll be the top link in the description, and I'll see you later.